Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Clint and this is BitConnect. Now today, as you can see from my title, I've made quite the claim. How to turn $100 into a $1 million money tree in 3 years. I know, it sounds crazy, but just stay with me. I'm going to show you the math. Before I do that, I wanted to give you a very quick update with what's happened for me in the past week. My total investment is now up to just short of $3,000. Burned $550, and in the past week, I've reinvested 30, 50, 60, 80, 90. This was a referral. 100, 110, 150. $150. How about that? And it really hasn't even been a full week since my last video. So this is going great. I'm really loving it. As I said, I do have a referral now, which I love. But this is not the reason why I'm doing it. This is not really the even reason I'm making YouTube videos. I am trying to show a different avenue for passive income. If you do not like marketing, if you do not like to go out there and tell people about things, you don't have to. The lending program with this is nice. You can seriously just let it do all the work for you. Have a good philosophy going into it. If you don't want to have referrals, you don't have to have referrals. I love having referrals because I get a little bit more, but that's not the reason why I'm in this. Nevertheless, you can sign up using my referral code in the description. Alright, so that's out of the way. Let's go on to the cool stuff. In the past week, I've been working on a spreadsheet. And the goal has been, what can I do with $100? You know, because just about everybody can say, $100, alright, I can probably take a chance with $100. If I don't get that $100 back, if something happens, the end of the world comes, you know, $100, am I really going to miss it? Probably not. I mean, realistically, probably not. It hurts in the here and now, but in the grand scheme of things, $100 doesn't seem like that much. Especially if you can take that $100 and turn it into something much, much bigger. And of course, as you can recall from the title of this video, $1 million money tree, that's actually what I'm looking at right here. How long it takes for $100 to become $1 million. And I have found it takes about 3 years to make a quote-unquote money tree. Alright, so the theory behind this is all tied into compound interest. Reinvesting as soon as you can reinvest. Not waiting, not delaying, not taking that quick burst that, you know, I want it now type of thing. Putting that money to work, saying, I can let go of this for a little while longer. I don't need it yet. Let's go ahead and have that money that I just earned earn me even more money. That is beautiful. And so if we go into this with that philosophy, this spreadsheet is showing you every single day that I'm reinvesting. You can read these titles here. We've got days in BitConnect. We've got our total investment. This is how that $100 is going to grow over time. We're assuming an interest rate of 0.9%. You know, this could be higher, this could be lower. On average, this is what we have seen it to be since the inception of BitConnect. This is how much you're earning from your total investment on a daily basis, plus how much you're earning from a bonus payment. This bonus payment is all about the loan that you put out. So at the $1,010 level, you get a bump. You get a guaranteed 0.1% every day. So that's what column F is. Column D is the added interest from this daily interest rate with this bonus payment. Column E is how much you're getting every day, or column E is how much you're reinvesting every day, and column G is the growth of your lending wallet over time. So what we're looking at here is every time we get up to a level where we can reinvest, we do it. We throw it back in the system as soon as you possibly can, because as soon as you put it back in, you're going to see, oh, the next day went up, or oh, the next day went up. So the theory is you do this long enough and the gap between the days gets shorter and shorter. And you can see here we are at 3 months. Gap is getting a lot shorter. You're earning almost twice as much every single day. Twice as much already, and it's only been 3 months. Your total active investment is almost up to $200. And this is simply by throwing that $10 back into the system every single time you can. All right, so we're going to keep on doing this. Just keep on going. Every time you see green, it's a new reinvestment. Don't pay attention to this over here yet. We'll get to that. And we just keep on going. And we keep on going. Day 200, you're still in your first term. You started with $100 and you've turned that $100 into $560 from reinvesting every chance you get. You haven't put any new money in, and you're never going to put any new money in, just that initial investment. And we're just daily throwing it back in. So you can see we're at about $5 a day now. This is going to start growing much, much quicker because we can reinvest almost every other day. Here is our first time, actually I think it was here, where we can actually do 2 back-to-back days. We're still in your first loan, or the first term of that $100. And now we're pretty much every single day. 264 days, and we're at $1,000. That's just amazing. You started with 100, you haven't put anything new in. This is just reinvesting every single day. All right, here's the first time you can put in or reinvest more than $10. This is a huge benchmark. And recall that your $100 investment is coming to term after 299 days. This red mark is saying, okay, I just got my $100 back. Now, if you want to, sure, you can pocket that $100 if you want. Honestly, you're at a point now where, 10 days and you get it back just in daily interest payment. So whatever you want to do, I would recommend keeping it in because you're just going to keep on growing. All right. So we keep on growing everything that's in our active investments. Another benchmark that we just hit before the end of the first year. You're now able to put in a $30 reinvest in one day. Remember, you started out with $100, so this is 30% of that before the end of your first year. Amazing. And now we're almost at $30 every day. Now we are at $30 every day. Here's our first 40. Our first 50. All right, so I've marked this red here because now you're finally earning $50 every single day at 456 days of just continuing to compound that initial $100 over $5,000. It's crazy. This concludes phase 1. Phase 2 is I'm going to hold this. I'm not going to reinvest. I'm going to hold it. Because now, after 20 days, I have enough to do a $1,010 loan. Remember that we have a tier bump for the $1,010 loan. So now your bonus payments are going to start coming in. every day you get this extra $1.01 from that loan. So you just keep on doing this. And just like with those $10 reinvests, this is going to get closer and closer together. It's going to happen with fewer days in between. And the bonus payment went up again. 500 days. You've passed the $7,500 mark, and it's growing like crazy now. It really is a money tree. You started with $100, and you're already reinvesting $1,000 loans, you know, in less than 20 days. Plus, you get this guaranteed bump. All right. Your active investment is now over $10,000 by day 539 or 532. You're now earning daily more than your very initial capital of $100. So, huge. And they're getting closer and closer together. Your bonus payments are going up and up and up. Up and up and up. Look at this, 5 days in between. This is nuts. You're not even out of your second year yet, and you're up to $25,000. And this concludes phase 2. Phase 3, you're going to hold this. You're not going to reinvest every time you get $1,000. Now we're going to reinvest when we get $5,000 because it's an even bigger bump. The $1,000 loans are 0.1%. The $5,000s are 0.2%. So our bonus payment is going to be even more. It's smarter to hold and reinvest a $5,000. Also, you get this $5,000 back at, I think it's 179 days. This $1,000 you get it back in 239 days. So you're getting this back sooner. And we continue the philosophy every 20 days. We should have enough. And it gets closer and closer together. Wow, we're already at $50,000, and it's not even the end of year 2, and we're starting phase 3, phase 4, phase 4. Because now we're going to hold this until we can reinvest $10,000 at a time. $10,000, you get it back in 120 days. The bonus payment is 0.25% daily. So this is going to start growing really fast. Here's the end of year 2. The bonus payment is now more than your beginning capital of $100. Just the bonus payment. Daily you're getting between $600 and $800. And these 1,000s get closer and closer together. For the first time, you're now up to $1,000 every single day with daily interest plus the bonus. They get closer and closer together. Closer and closer together. And by day 837, you're over $210,000. This is just, it's growing so fast. So fast. And here we are up to $500,000. Almost every other day you're able to deposit or able to reinvest $10,000. All right. Finally, you've hit this $10,000 daily interest plus a bonus payment. Every single day you're getting 10 grand. Just keep on throwing it in there for a little while longer, and there you go. Day 977, you've got over $1 million in your total active investments. Now let's say I always just wanted to keep it at $1 million because, anything over $1 million is just crazy. Or you just say, you know what, I just want to cash out for a little while. Fine. This is humongous. Who cares, right? So every single day, just let it build in your lending wallet or cash out to your bank account, whatever you want to do. And at the end of 3 years, you will have deposited $1.375 million. You've got $1 $1 million money tree that's going to continue to make you money. Just every time you get capital back, throw it back in there. And you know what? This is crazy passive income. Now up here, I've broken down all of the times you make a loan. So at day 170, you did a $10,000 or a $10. I'm so used to saying the big numbers now. A $10 reinvest, and you get it back on day 469. So I've done this for each and every time you reinvest on this side. And here is when you get that $100 back. The end of 1 year. You're finally at 1,000. This is phase 2. Phase 3. Phase 4. See how quickly it starts to go once you finally get out of phase 1? Wouldn't it be nice to just to bypass phase 1? So you know what? I'm going to show you what it's like just to bypass phase 1. So on day 475, I enter phase 2. Let's just say, you know what? I want to save myself 475 days. How do I do that? How do I get that much closer to a $1 million money tree? Well, let's go to 475 days on the left side of the spreadsheet. On day 475, our total active investment is $5,600. So if you decide you want to skip 474 days and just jump straight to 475, you can do that by a $5,600 loan. So if you got that kind of money, you want to jump jump all those days, jump straight into phase 2, get you there that much quicker. So you can certainly do that. Remember, you're going to get this $1,000 back, or this $5,600 back in 179 days. That's you know, can you make it that long without that $5,600? Probably. And if you've got it, heck yeah, throw it in there. You're that much closer to getting out of phase 2 and getting into phase 3, which is the $5,000 loans. And phase 3 is very short, because by day 719, you're up to the $10,000 loans. And it just keeps on going. Now, if you would like to start getting paid sooner than the 3 years, you're okay with lasting a little bit longer with growing this to a $1 million money tree, you can certainly do that. Check this out. Day 719 is your first $10,000 loan. When do you get this capital back right here for your $1,000 loans? You start getting them back on day 714. So when you get these back, if you want to cash these out, it's not going to hurt you. 714 is sooner than 719, but on 719 you're probably going to reinvest $10,000. 731, 735. So around this time where you're able to do these reinvests, these $1,000 loans are going to start to come due, and you're going to be able to cash them out and get them back. Same thing goes for when you finally are able to cash out these 5,000s. 825 is right here. So it's not going to hurt you that bad if you want to go ahead and take this out of the system right now. You know, as soon as you get to day 825. So I just wanted to point that out, that you can get paid. Starting with $100, you can start getting paid on day 714. It's not even the end of year 2. One last thing I wanted to show you. Say you started with a $1,000 loan. or 1,010, right here. So you didn't start with 100, you started with 1,000. And say you wanted to go ahead and just take all of the daily interest payments that you earn for 3 months. So you're about down here, right? If you decide you don't want to start reinvesting until you earn that capital back, say, okay, I'm up to 1,010 now in my lending wallet. I'm going to cash that out, and now everything that I make, I'm just going to throw back in because I'm scared that it's not going to work, or something like that. Whatever type of FUD is keeping you from reinvesting, just know this. It's going to cost you $1,600 or $1,700 to have that, to do that. You're basically pissing this down the drain if you decide to delay reinvesting. Now, you can do whatever you want to do, but just know you're delaying your money tree. So if we get down here and we say, okay, what's 90 days sooner than 1,000? We're at, right here. So that's potentially $800,000 or more. Simply because you were too scared to go ahead and reinvest from the very start. So you can do what you want to do, but don't be scared. If you're going into this scared, don't do it. It's not for you. You need some boldness to go ahead and do this, to put your foot in the water and not take it out. To keep it in there and say, you know what? I can live without this $100 for a while. Because in the grand scheme of things, this $100 might be worth so much more. Alright, I know this video is long, and we might do another retake of this. I don't know. After review, we'll see what it's like. But anyway, like and subscribe. If you have questions, please let me know. And everyone have a great day.